Hi, this is the voice of Heidie Calero with another fascinating economic capsule on the Puerto Rico economy. We've heard many people and many employers saying, well, I'm not finding enough labor, I cannot open my restaurant for extended periods because I don't have enough people. It's the same thing in construction, not enough employees to work for all the demand that we are facing for construction. Same thing for the hospitality industry, for the hotels. Well, today we're going to talk about inside, post-COVID-19 in our labor market, and I dare say it's the same thing that is happening in the States. Don't forget, those of you who like our economic capsules, to subscribe to YouTube under the voice of Heidie Calero and give us that thumbs up of liking our economic capsules. Well, this first graph that I'm depicting for you shows two measures of jobs in Puerto Rico. One is the blue line, which is the housing survey that the Puerto Rico Department of Labor publishes, and it tells us that as of October of 2021, the labor market in Puerto Rico employed 1,009,000 people. Well, that's a lot of jobs. Not enough for the 3.2 million that we have here in population in Puerto Rico. Compare that with October of 2017, when Puerto Rico, it was just 1 month after the devastation of Hurricane Maria, and this depicts that from October 2017 through October 2021, Puerto Rico has gained 81,000 jobs. So it's not that people do not want to work. There are 81,000 more jobs now, so people are coming back to the labor market. Compare that also with the orange line, which is the establishment survey. That's the employers who give the information to the Department of Labor, and does not include agriculture. And here we have similar trend, although at a smaller level, at a lower level. In October 2021, we had 870,000 people working in the establishment survey. Compare that with October of 2017, and that's 41,000 jobs more than we had just after 1 month after Hurricane Maria. So people are coming to the labor market. This economy is really gaining traction, and it is responding to this increase in demand post-COVID-19. Look at the second graph that I'm depicting for you, and this is the number of weekly initial claims for unemployment insurance. At its peak, it was somewhere in the region of 66,555 weekly claims for unemployment insurance. Now look at it. In October of 2021, the latest figures that we have, it's scarcely 879,000. So that has been a tremendous decline from 66,000 to 879,000, from 879 that we see there in this weekly unemployment claims. But this is the fascinating message of this economic capsule. What is really happening in the labor market? And even though we do not have the information for Puerto Rico, but we can use as proxy what is happening in the States. And this next graph depicts for you U.S. monthly business applications. So these are new businesses that are being formed, that are being opening. And in the States, look at this. From July 2020 through compared to July 2019, the number of business applications on a monthly basis grew 96%. That's almost 553,000 applications in just 1 month in July of 2020. So people, it's not that people do not want to work. People have been closed in this shutdown of COVID-19 and this new environment of remote control, virtual realities, virtual meetings. And they have said, well, why should I go back to a $7.25 minimum wage job when I can either be trained? I used all this time when I was locked down, and I used this time to reinvent myself. Either I'm studying for an additional career, or I am reinventing in terms of what new businesses can I establish. And notice that in the States that happened with all these business applications. So let's look at the next graph. It's a proxy for the same trend that we are showing in the US, and this is Puerto Rico. The Department of Labor tells us the number of self-employed on a monthly basis, October of 2021, it was somewhere in the region of 185,000 people who are now working self-employed in either their own business as they were establishing it, and that doesn't include the underground economy, which is huge. And compare that with October of 2019, and that's an 11% increase. That's 32,000 people who decided to work on their own. So it's not that the people do not want to work, it's that they are reinventing themselves. So employer who want to have the people that you need, the employees that you need, you have to start really reacting to offering either more bonuses, offering benefits to these employees that you need so that you can continue with your business. You don't know if it's going to be permanent or if it's just a temporary thing, so maybe be careful with the increases in wages, but certainly the compensation can increase at least on this basis, and if you're going to pay more, demand more in terms of productivity of your employees. Don't forget, if you liked our economic capsules, to give us a like. And for those of you who will be celebrating Thanksgiving, yes, there is a lot to give thanks to this because we live in this beautiful island. Despite everything that is happening, we have a lot to give thanks for. So use Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, to say thank you. And thank you for your sponsorship, for really looking at our economic capsules and giving us a like. Thank you. Until the next time.